Yay. Hi, Suze.
Hi, Bridget. We're recording. I can see the little light. That's good. Good. Hi, everyone. Welcome on. I'm so excited to see you all and to have you here and to be here with my friend Bridget, who is my nutrition expert guru, research girl extraordinaire. So I'll introduce her officially in just a minute. But this is our first live Zoom call ever, and I'm just so excited to have you all on, and I'm excited to share what it is that I want to share. So as you all know, I'm just going to get right into it. I love all things postpartum fitness, and I just love serving all of my mama friends and my mama clients and bringing you guys just some really great education and information, both in the fitness world, the nutrition world, and all things healing for women in general, but especially for moms. So when I discovered these new gut healing goodies, as I like to call them, I have just been so excited to share with you, because I really think so many moms, almost every mom actually, can benefit from these new products that I've learned about called Plexus. So as you all know, I'm a postpartum fitness trainer. That's why you're all here. I deal with exercise and helping to heal your bodies. But to take a holistic approach to healing, as you all know, nutrition is really 80% of any type of healing or body transformation, and fitness is really only about 20%. So the key to any type of healing, postpartum especially though, as your body is getting back to normal, is to heal it from the inside out. And we do that with nutrition and proper nutrients and plants and everything that's going to heal and nourish and feed our body with the good stuff. And one of the hubs of restoring balance to our bodies is the gut. And there is so much talk about gut health these days, and so many research articles and information, and it's just been an actual blessing that people are actually learning about gut health and how key it is to really every other system in your body to start a healing process, or to kind of look for the issues that you have and to kind of start there to see, okay, you know, what's bothering me, how can I help? So enter Plexus and their gut health, healing, and happiness wonderful items, which I discovered just in the last few months. And that's why I have Bridget here, because she is just a walking expert on the ingredients in Plexus products, what they do, how they work. She has a wonderful story of healing herself, and I want her to tell you about that, of what was going on before and after she started taking these products. So that's why she's here, and I'll introduce her in just one second, but I wanted to kind of share with you how I found these Plexus products and why I even need them, because, you know, I love fitness, and so why would I need any products? I do, actually. I've been following Bridget's story. I've been watching how she was healing all those months and just thinking how wonderful it was, but never really kind of applied it to myself until December, when my husband out of the blue said that he thought he should probably start taking a probiotic because he needed some gut health help. So I thought of Bridget, and I thought of all of her research that she'd done and what she had posted. So I bought him some. I didn't even try them. I bought them for him out of the blue. 2 weeks after taking them, he was like, you know, these actually help. I actually feel better taking these, and that has never happened before. And so that kind of piqued my interest, that my husband, who didn't even know where these came from, was helping him. Fast forward a few months, I get pregnant. I needed an omega, a really good omega DHA for baby. So again, I thought of Bridget and her wonderful Plexus stuff. So I called her. She said, yeah, take this omega. It's plant-based. You're going to love it. And oh, by the way, take it at night. It will help you sleep. And I thought in my head, well, yeah, right. I'm 24 weeks pregnant. There's no way this is going to help me sleep. I'm already uncomfortable. Like, forget it. But I took it because it had DHA. And I kid you not, night 3 until today, 31 weeks pregnant, I have slept through the night wonderfully. My belly doesn't wake me up. I don't have cramps. I don't feel uncomfortable. And here I am 31 weeks and still sleeping wonderfully. So those kind of things really piqued my interest. It's actually working, the things she's saying. So I called her up and I said, okay, tell me about this triplex, because that's going to be the root of everything. And that's where it's all going to start. So Bridget educated me on that. I'm on a little bit of a different regime because I'm pregnant. So I'm slowly doing all of this, not jumping right in, but I'm still feeling wonderful, wonderful benefits. There is no pregnancy constipation this time. It is just not there. I have no bloating, which is amazing. I don't feel that heavy bloating. I have no swelling, no pregnancy edema, which I can't believe. I'm still swelling free, so hopefully that will last. But it's just been a really wonderful, easy few months, just full of energy. Like I have energy and I'm not so tired. So I just appreciate it. So with all that being said, Bridget's going to tell you about the products, the ingredients, and everything else you need to know. She is a wife, a military wife. She's a mama to 4 kids. She's a homeschool mama. They have moved around a lot. She has a lot on her plate. She's running a business from home, and she loves Plexus. So Bridget, that's all I've got to say, and you get the rest.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Suze. Thank you for having me. It's true. My name is Bridget. The fact that I'm up right now is hilarious. You guys, it's like 11 p.m. Eastern time over here. Okay. At age 35, here I am. I have 4 kids. Our youngest is like, goodness, I think he was almost 4. And my husband would get home. He had an amazing schedule. He would get home at like 4:30, and I would be like, okay, babe, hi. And he'd be like, okay, like, I got it. He would take over. He would either cook dinner. He would finish dinner. He would read to the kids, make sure they were bathed, get them into bed, the whole thing. He'd be like, hey, go say night to mama. This happened for 3 years, you guys, okay? They would come to my room, march their little buns into my room, and I would hug and kiss them and do our little, crazy goodnight things, or they would come to the couch. I was done. And it was very strange for me because I had always been on wonderful supplements. I was raised by a mom who fed me wonderful whole foods. Literally, we had prunes for dessert on Friday nights, you guys, a prune. Like, I'm like, thank you, mama, for my dessert. Looking back, I'm so grateful for that. But also as a child, I dealt with a lot of respiratory seasonal issues in my lungs, nose, all of that, my breathing on a very regular basis. So I had to be on steroids and stuff sometimes. And I also had cracked, itchy skin on my body and on my hands and chronic constipation. This was since I was a little girl. I was on some antibiotics for earaches. And over the years, my mom was super into health. And I would just soak up everything she would tell me. We would go to the health food store together, and the old sweet little ladies they would talk for like an hour, and I would just stand there and listen and look at labels on bottles. So I loved this from day one. So when I started to feel so bad during my health crisis, at age 35, and by the way, this lasted for about 3 years until Plexus, just feeling the wiped out. I had the constipation back. I had the itchy cracked skin, you guys. I had horrendous monthly cycles where my husband was like, I would just apologize to him beforehand. I'm like, it's coming. I'm so sorry. I just prayed. I'm just so sorry. And he was like, before we were married, you didn't have, this crazy monthly thing. The first 10 years of our marriage, you didn't have this. Like, what is going on? So obviously something was happening. I knew it was in my gut because I had always had gut health issues. And my friend Corey came to me and she said, and she's one of those like older, wiser friends that you respect. Like when they talk, you're like, yes, ma'am, I'm ready for notes. Just wise in health and wellness, wise in marriage. She had 5 homeschooling children too, and I had learned so much from her. So when somebody influential in your life mentions something, it's like when friends say, hey, try this grapeseed oil around your eyes. I think I told Suze, right? I told all my friends, I'm like, this is like making the skin under my eyes so much more softer and less crepey. Anyway, but that's what we do as friends. It does. And you do it on your belly too, right?
I do. I do it on my belly and under my eyes because Bridget said to do it, and I've been doing it. So I have my stretch marks on my belly.
Well, it soaks in so nicely. But that's how it was with Plexus. My friend Corey said, Bridget, get on Plexus. Do it for 6 months. It worked for me. She wasn't sleeping. She had hormonal weirdness. Her hair was falling out for a while. And she just felt stressed like all the time. Those stressed feelings. And so, of course, I had to research out every ingredient. You guys, my one regret with Plexus, it took me 7 months to go back and sign up with Corey. I mean, just a little too long, right? Because I was skeptical, and I had been on everything. I thought everything in the past. So I lay aside most of my my stuff, except for my whole food supplements. I kept those in. Everything else I laid aside, and my husband was like, I want you to do it for 6 months and be consistent. Like, I have hope for you with this. Like, Corey, your other friends, you love the ingredients. So, guys, here I am. It's now been almost 17 months. And I mean, really, all of the things that I just listed in my first month, clear hands. I literally made a Facebook video that day. Who does that? Who gets on Facebook? But I was like, you guys, I just noticed, like, I don't have eczema. I shouldn't even say eczema. That's totally non-compliant. But I don't have itchy cracked skin in my hands anymore. Like, what in the world? Gut health is everything. It lowers your inflammation all over your body. It affects every system, right? Monthly symptoms, literally gone. You guys, I'm supposed to start, I think, tonight, I thought, or tomorrow. It's because of my calendar. I feel amazing. No bloating, no fatigue. Ask my husband. We're moving right now. I have boxes all over my house. The movers came yesterday. Have I been moody? No. Have I been crying? No. Have I been snappy? No. Okay, so basically, this stuff is the bomb, and it's not because it's a magic pill. Plexus goes to the very root of our whole bodily system. Even traditional physicians right now, and Susie knows this, traditional physicians will agree that if you balance and heal your gut health, your inflammation, and your blood sugar, then the rest of your body will just follow in the balancing. So I'm going to get right into our products. They've been such a blessing. And again, this turned into a very accidental business. I did not mean to, have this amazing business. And it is exploding. I'm a senior Ruby now. Yes, still stay-at-home mom of 4 kids. It's amazing, but it's because these work. And so many of my mama friends are just needing energy and balance too. Hello, who doesn't? I mean, we really have the hardest jobs on the planet. I have friends who are working full-time, coming home, bathing kids, doing homework, dinner. I mean, I don't care if you're working and stay at home. I just feel like we all need this support in this day and age. We're deficient in so many things, right? So I'm going to start with, it's the triplex. It's what Susie and I and everybody else ends up really starting on. And Susie's going to hold up the 2 gut health products.
The Slim.
She's going to hold up the Slim first.
Got it.
Yeah, so here's the pink drink, Plexus Slim. I just sprung this on her. Lash me.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live, baby. So pink drink in the morning, and then these 2, or maybe it's over here. I'm not really sure how this is working. But those 2 at night, totally simple. So pink drink. I know somebody out there is like, oh, it has artificial coloring in it. Oh, no. I'm allergic to red dye number 40, and that's a neurotoxin. Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
Oh, my word. I mean, it can, we will not go there tonight. But this is colored by beets, by the beet root. How beautiful is that? And if you're like, oh, give me a break, beets are a vegetable, go look up beetroot. If you Google it, it has amazing properties too, but we're not going to get into that tonight. We're going to get into the main ingredients of this stuff, okay? So this was first made by scientists to balance the blood sugar. And when I first heard that, I was like, see ya, don't need it. All of my labs have always been normal, right? Well, I was crashing every day, you guys. I had hormonal imbalance. What happens when you balance your blood sugar? Do you know what happens when you get it into that perfect little narrow range? It's amazing. Our bodies naturally flush more fat. They flush more toxins. Our bodies, when the blood sugar is balanced, we sleep better and we wake up more refreshed instead of that horrible, that crashed out. Oh, we've all been there. That crashed out feeling. When your blood sugars are in a normal range, you will not have brain fog. You will feel clear, crisp. And I remember telling my husband, during that first week where I was like, I don't know. I just feel like, I'm starting to see in color. And then by month 4, when my really low mood that I was really dealing with, I mean, I don't even want to say the word, but it was just chronic low mood. You guys know what I mean. Just always sad and just hopeless and going, my life is so wonderful. I'm eating so well. I'm exercising 6 days a week. Blood sugar balance. It needed to be in a sweet little narrow range. Also gut health. This also has prebiotics in it. So if you are taking in a really good probiotic and it has enzymes in it, then this comes in and it basically supercharges that. It's like Miracle Grow for that. So your body just goes, yes, we're going to take over all the bad bacteria with good bacteria. That will affect your energy, your mood. Oh my goodness. So your focus, all of it. You will feel more balanced emotionally. And I definitely did. That was a huge surprise for me. I got on Plexus because I was like, I have chronic constipation and I'm tired. You guys, so many other things. Like when my skin thing went away, I was like, what? I did not expect that. I've been on a $69, $95 bottle of probiotic for 13 years. And none of those things were ever touched. Okay, you can tell I'm passionate about this. This also has chromium. 70 to 90% of all people are deficient. It will cause a cravings for sweets and carbs if you're deficient. Anybody have those sometimes? Stressed feelings, extreme fatigue, sleep issues. Amazing stuff. Alpha lipoic acid is in here. Some of you may recognize that. That is an antioxidant that works as an anti-inflammatory. So my great aunt, she started taking Plexus Slim, and before she added in these two, she actually forgot. She's so cute. She's like, I've been forgetting to take these at night. But she's like, hey, Bridget, my hands aren't hurting anymore in the mornings. She was dealing with, like really achy, just inflamed joints. Who knew? Alpha lipoic acid. Just absolutely fabulous. Plexus is so cutting edge. I love that they recently added the prebiotics to it. I don't know if we've said how delicious it is too. So delicious and nutritious. Sounds so cheesy, but it tastes like watermelon, lemon, raspberry, refreshing, right?
Yes.
It's totally yummy. My husband steals it. We're going to go right into Probio 5 though, because this is my favorite one. Probio 5 is our amazing probiotic, and this really did sell me on Plexus because remember, I had been on a very expensive probiotic for so long, and I had like 3 or 4 friends that were like, I don't know what it is, but this one is different. It just works. But you have to take these two together. These are kind of like the Wonder Twins. You take these at night. They go hand in hand, and I'll tell you why real quick. So Probio 5 has 5 strains of probiotics in it, but it also has enzymes, these amazing enzymes, 2 in particular that I'm crazy about. And I think that's what sets this apart from any other probiotic. Most of the time, companies sell them separately. For whatever reason, the way Plexus put these together, they work. So one of the enzymes is chitosanase. You guys, this is the only enzyme that can break through, this is so gross, breaks through the exoskeleton of the bad yeast that can overpopulate your gut. We know we've all heard of Candida, okay? So many people in America, and they're literally saying right now that over 90% of people are like, have so much bad bacteria in them that they are actually decomposing. We're supposed to have some bacteria in us, guys. Did you know that? That bad bacteria, do you know why our Creator put it there? So that when we are laid to rest in the ground and die one day, our bodies will decompose. So the thought that so many of us are actually decomposing on the inside because we have this overpopulation is horrifying. I love that this has chitosanase in it for that reason. Serrapeptase is another enzyme. It's a wonderful anti-inflammatory. So guess what? When you have the sniffles, guess what that is? That's inflammation of the nose and the lungs, right? When you have a tummy ache, same thing. Right? When you have a headache, it's inflammation. It's no wonder that so many different random health issues are just like knocked out with these 3. It really makes sense. I love it. Okay. It doesn't need to be refrigerated either. I love that. They did a special freeze-dried thing where basically this every capsule will make it down into your small intestine and open up there and do its job, because we don't want it dying off in our stomach and that stomach acid, correct? Correct. Okay, so that was ProBio 5. BioCleanse comes in, and this guy, basically, this guy kills off the bad bacteria, right? Oh, that's such prettier packaging. That's the new packaging of BioCleanse. So this one kills off the bad bacteria, and that one, BioCleanse, comes and flushes it out. It's a must. They go together, okay? And when you hear flush or cleanse, I know some of you are thinking, I work all day, or I'm with kids all day. There's no way I can be, sitting on the toilet all day. Oh no, my husband's a helicopter rescue swimmer, and he takes this every day without fail. This stuff is also a wonderful magnesium supplement. Most of our population, guess what we're also deficient in? Magnesium. So if you have regular stressed feelings, leg cramps, those are the worst. I had so much of that during my pregnancy. Suze, have you had leg cramps?
Oh my gosh, I haven't had a single leg cramp, not a single one this whole time. And I had them with the twins so often. And I keep waiting for them to come, and I haven't had one, not one.
Because you're sleeping because of the omega.
Because I'm sleeping because of these omegas, which we haven't even talked about.
Oh.
No, seriously, you guys, no pregnant and no leg cramps, no swelling, and no bloating. It's not night and day from pregnancy, number one.
So can you imagine? Don't forget too, our master hormone is called insulin. That has to do with our blood sugar. So when your blood sugar has been balanced, guess what your other hormones do? They balance. Pregnancy hormones, female hormones, stress hormones will balance, you guys. That is huge in America. We're all running around so stressed and busy, right? So BioCleanse comes in. It's so important. It brings back the magnesium into the body, which every time we eat sugar, magnesium exits the body. Not good. Every time we work out, magnesium exits the body. I love taking this after my workouts. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because I know I'm like, ooh, I'm nourishing you, you sweet little body, right? And then at nighttime, I take a little more again together. This also, BioCleanse, will help keep your body alkaline and oxygenated. Where there's oxygen, right? When your body's alkaline instead of acidic, there's so much science behind this. We won't go into it. But disease cannot thrive. It's pretty fantastic. So this is very preventative as well. They say, in these countries where people are living till over 100, it's like 110. What they found, fabulous gut health and blood sugar balance. That's longevity. So much prevention happens there. Anti-aging happens there. Collagen production. So good. Susie loves it. It's good for belly skin. I mean, facial skin, belly skin. If you've lost weight and you want that collagen to stay, this will support your collagen production too. Oh my goodness. And again, I could go on and on. Suze, do you want me to chat about this little extra?
Yes, please. Expected plus yes. Give us a minute spiel on that. Everyone yes.
Yeah. So the triplex, these three that we just talked about, let's just be honest. When somebody comes to me, I'm like, tell me all your health problems. Let me see what I have for you. They tell me, and guess what I do? I say, oh, you're the perfect candidate for the triplex. Because it's true. It goes to the root of every health issue. And then by month 2 or 3, most people, their gut health has started to change to where they are ready for a very gentle multivitamin with nothing synthetic in it, okay? X Factor is so amazing, you guys. It has an aloe blend in it. Aloe basically ups the absorption level of all of your other supplements by 300 to 400%. That's scientific, like scientific research. Go look it up. It's awesome. This is also, all of the vitamins in here are methylated. That's a big deal. I know that's a big word. Some of you will know what I'm talking about because you can't absorb things that are not methylated. That means everything in here is bioavailable. That means your body can absorb it. Most multivitamins have folic acid in it. Go check yours later. You'll have to let me know. Mine did, you guys. Totally horrific. That's synthetic. We want folate. We want the bioavailable natural form. Your body knows what to do with that, right? So we need those B vitamins for our nervous system, stress, energy, goodness. This is just full of goodness. That's what it is. 50 trace minerals. Thiamine, wonderful for anybody with brain fog issues, you know, in pregnancy. I was just full of brain fog. I am so jealous of all my Plexus Mama friends who are either pregnant or postpartum, and they are feeling so good and balanced. When they wake up during the night to feed their babies, they're able to fall back asleep right away. They're waking up more refreshed because their blood sugar levels are balanced. The whole thing is just wonderful. It's so easy to share. It is such a pleasure. You guys, it's so late here, and I still feel so clear-headed. Like I could just, Susie and I used to speed walk. That was like way back in the day. Do you read? We did.
We did.
It's very embarrassing. We were fast too. Watch.
Cotton spandex shorts.
Oh, I forgot about that. We are aging ourselves, but with Plexus. You can't tell, can you? Anyway, thank you so much for having me, Suze. I love hanging out with you. We always have so much fun.
You do have so much fun.
Easy to talk about because it's easy to share what you love and what's been a blessing to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Bridget, for sharing with us, and thank you for sharing your story and your life and and the knowledge and the information. It's so, so helpful. So I think that's what makes it so exciting is that we see how it helps so many other moms, and it's just fun to educate and just let you guys, you know, really just learn for yourselves and see for yourselves and then decide, you know, what is right for you. And so anyway, I hope that this was all informative. I hope you loved it, and we will probably skip questions because we want to be respectful of your time. So if you have questions, put them on my Facebook page, email me, text me, call me. Bridget will answer questions. I will answer questions. But a great place to start is the triplex, these three right here: blood sugar balance, inflammation, and gut health. And you start that and it will just be, you know, it'll just be awesome. So thank you guys. Have a good night, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye, everyone. So good to see you. Bye.